But yeah, I think the lack of rituals and routines that get people to go through something, a rite of passage. Think about what it is when people go into the army, you know? You're bonding together over brotherhood. I learned this the other day on the show about how men bond by doing things, and it makes sense that men would bond by doing things because that's what they would have gone out ancestrally. We're going to take down that mammoth. Me, you, Jamie, grab spear, go get my mammoth. Right? That would be what we would do. But interestingly, it also creates a reason for why men's friendships are a little bit more shallow. Because if you were to die while we were out on the hunt, and then I spend the next 3 months weeping at your death, that means that I'm pretty useless. Men need to be able to cycle through friends more. So it seems like men have broader social circles, but much more shallow.
Really?
Women have tighter social circles that are more deep.
I don't think that's true, because the brotherhood that men have, that they form in combat, and the brotherhood that men have when they're a part of combat sports teams and like people that do very, very difficult things together, that's an intense bond. That's a brothership. That's a family thing. That's a love bond. That's it's very deep, and some would say deeper than most female relationships that most females have with each other.
Yeah, perhaps, but they're bonding over doing a thing there, which is, I think, the important element that they've got going on. They're doing something. It's almost a simulacrum of war, right? When you're being a fighter. So,
or the warriors who are actually doing war. They're bonding over that. And they have to rely on each other. When you're talking about people in like elite combat sports teams, like the SEAL teams, things along those lines, not combat sports, I mean, combat teams, like those guys are fucking tight with each other. Like in a way that is, you don't see that much in female relationships, because they have to rely on each other. They have to have their backs. And they also know that person has gone through buds. They've gone through like this insane, difficult weeding out process of weak minds, and people that will quit. Those guys are different. That's like but that's a rite of passage, right?
Yes.
That's people that have gone through something where they've proven their worth and value, and they're also their self-esteem is based on that they have gone through this thing and they know who they are. They have accomplished this thing, and they've passed through this test.
It certifies that the people that are around you are worthy of being around you.
Yes. And you can trust them and count on them, and you value them very, very highly. And I don't think those are shallow relationships at all.